There have been several of the kids in my family, as well as babies that my friends' children who were born at Children's and Women's Hospital. I have a best friend who, and I don't think she minds me sharing this, but I have a best friend who had been pregnant a couple of times. And some things happened. And then finally, she was able to be pregnant again, and her son was born prematurely at Children's and Women, where he stayed in the NICU unit there. And we would go every day, me and another one of my friends would go there to, to support her and to support her family and to see them. And when you would go into this hospital, into this unit, the nurses, the people there, they would treat you so well. Family, you could feel the caring in this unit. They knew about these babies. They knew about the mothers, the fathers. They knew about the families. Sometimes I don't think there are words to describe, but you can feel the caring in that unit.
The Semmes partnership is so important to us because it gives us an opportunity to help others in our community. They don't have to go far, they can just go down the street and get all the help they need. At Sam's Club, we participate in many fundraisers. One of them that I enjoy most is selling popcorn to the kids, being able to pop it and talk to the kids that are around the community.
Hey, I'm Jeff Hendrix. This is my wife, Kathryn, and my daughter, Carolyn. She was diagnosed with Ewing's sarcoma when she was 4 years old. Our experiences at the Children's Hospital, the Studer Family Children's Hospital, were incredible. The staff, the nurses, the physicians, everybody took great care of us. And with the hospital being so close to home, we only live about 3 miles away, it allowed us to be able to take care of our other children while she was in the hospital as well.
It allowed us to switch nights, and I could still see our other 2 children, and Jeff could still see her, and it really allowed our family to continue. She was in treatment for almost exactly a year, so it allowed us to still have a family unit and grow as a family. And to provide care for her and let her see her brothers. But she has now been cancer-free for 3 years.
It's amazing to me. I mean, 30 years, for anything to last 30 years is amazing. And to think that we've been a part of it for almost 5 years now, that's special for us as well.
Thank you for helping me.
I think that Walmart's long-term commitment with Children's Miracle Network and supporting the Children's and Women's Hospitals is just a great thing. They've had a 30-year commitment. They're going to continue to commit to their support of the Children's Miracle Network hospitals, and it allows the customers to participate in fundraising at the register. It allows the associates to participate in various other fundraising activities, as well as, promoting the Children's and Women's Hospitals, and explaining to the customers the need for it. And my personal commitment is also to just do a little something for the babies and the parents by knitting hats. Just little hats for the little tiny babies, where their parents can know that there's somebody that thinks of them personally to help their little babies along. I can't be there to snuggle the babies or help in the medical profession, but I can do my part, along with several other of us at the Foley Walmart store, to assist them in personalizing their experience and knowing that Walmart cares.
The reason why I help with CMN is because it's like a family group, and it's for the kids, and we want to make everything that the kids need in their everyday life, whether it's medical, happiness, or whatever, have it. And that's why we do what we do at Fort Walton Beach Walmart, 919. My fondest memory of one of the fundraisers we did for Children's Miracle Network was last year. We had a yard sale at a church, and it was at Trinity Baptist Church. And in the morning, it was nice and bright. We set up our tables and everything was great. About 30 minutes into it, when we're complete, the rain just falls down. It was sheets of rain, wind and everything. We had canopies lined up so people could still walk up under there to still shop. We had people driving by in their cars, close to the tables so they could still see what we had, but it was all great. Then I guess God just said, I'm going to let the sun shine for them a little bit. The sun came back up. We still raised a good bit of money, and we all still had a great fun, and we did it for the kids.
We do several different programs. We offer donations at the register. We do fundraisers, and all that money stays local. It goes to our local children's hospital, Sacred Heart Hospital, and they do a fantastic job of handling anything that comes through their doors. Everything from difficult pregnancies to early deliveries and things of that nature. There's nothing that they can't take care of, and a lot of that is made possible by the money that we raise through Walmart. Myself, I personally have recent experience with that. My wife just gave birth a couple weeks ago to our son, and he was born rather early, and he spent some time in the NICU up there, and that facility was equipped to handle every kind of need that could come through there. Fortunately, my son was not in very bad shape. He only had to spend a few days in there, but the things that I was able to see while I was in there were just amazing. There was so many different situations that came through there, and that staff and that hospital was just equipped to take care of anything that they saw. So it's, in my opinion, it's very important that these donations come through so that we can continue to support that hospital, and they can continue to provide that service to those families that maybe couldn't get that otherwise.
The reason I do that for Sam's Club, you know, like I said a while ago, I don't mind to help the kids, you know, because when I was a little girl, I don't have that. So I don't mind to sharing with them so they can have, you know, what they need. You know, I went to Secret Hospital a couple years ago, last year, with you, and I see the kids, it just breaks my heart, you know. And I don't mind to sell donuts and cook some popcorn, and so I would like to, this employee right here in Sam's Club, you know, help each other as a teamwork.
I have a personal connection to the Children's Miracle Network. My son was born 11 years ago at the USA Children's and Women's Hospital here in Mobile. He weighed 1 pound, 5.5 ounces. He was a little bitty thing, and I cried every day, but thanks to the good Lord and USA Children's and Women, the Children's Miracle Network, he's 11 years old today. He's about this high now. I mean, he's a big boy now. And I always ask each customer. I might not get a donation every time, but I ask every time just because of that, because I personally benefit. And I know it's a great charity, so I'm always asking.
Recently, my daughter delivered triplets at Sacred Heart in Pensacola, so we had the benefit of sharing our boys in the NICU unit and the awesome program that they have there. All the facility and the equipment and resources and research that's done to help our premature babies thrive. I think one of the biggest reasons I like working for Sam's Club is that we are so active in our community, and with the Children's Miracle Network, I know we're giving back to the children. Children are our greatest resource and our future, and it makes me proud to be a part of this company.
I guess some of my fondest memories working with the hospital is actually going to the luncheons and meeting the families, the poster children of the hospital. I've actually had a personal experience with the hospital just this past last year. I had my grandson. He is actually going to be a year, August 14th. He was actually at the hospital for about 10 days. I got to see one-on-one what the hospital actually does for the kids. So it's been a great experience for me. The reason why I like to support that is I like the hospital itself in general, just being here in our community, knowing what they're doing with the kids that actually need that type of help, and actually just going and visiting the hospital. So it's been great just to having that, you know, type of hospital here. So.
My name is Octavia. I'm 18 years old. I've been coming to Children and Women's for 4 years now. When I got diagnosed with lupus, And it means so much to me that this hospital is so close to my home. And I would like to give a special thanks to Walmart on Schillinger. It's so close to my heart because my mom works at that Walmart. And I would just like to thank Walmart so much.
I think it's absolutely amazing that Walmart's been affiliated with Children's Miracle Network for 30 years. And when we talk years, I have a 32-year-old niece and a 20-year-old niece who were both born at the University of South Alabama Women and Children's Hospital. So even though Mr. Sam may have started 2 years later than the first, we were able to benefit from all of the great things that the Children's Miracle Network does for children. And one graduated from the University of South Alabama with a bachelor's in psychology. The other one is a sophomore at the University of Alabama. Had it not been for the Children's Miracle Network, our lives on a personal level would not be as rich and full as they are today. So a sincere thanks and congratulations to Walmart for 30 great years.
Last year we kicked off the CMN campaign with a fundraiser. We had face painting. I even had kids face paint myself. We had root beer floats, which were really delicious. We had sundaes, we had chips, we had Santa. The kids loved him. We had brownies, and it was great. We raised a lot of money for the kids. I think CMN is really important because I've never been a part of anything so big. This is probably the biggest thing I've ever contributed: time, valuable money, anything. It goes to something so great. And this is the first time, and it's not going to be the last time, that I've been a part of something so huge.
Semmes and Walmart has recognized that a healthy population is key to a thriving population. And Semmes and Walmart are a family company, very similar to the Studer Family Children's Hospital, where they are dedicated to what is happening actually in their own communities. People who work at Semmes and Walmart take their children to our hospital. People who work in our hospital shop at Semmes and Walmart. Our buildings are literally only blocks away from each other, and so we are them and they are us, and so we feel very much like they're part of our family as much as I hope they feel like the Children's Hospital is part of their family. All the doctors, all the nurses, the respiratory therapists, the child life therapists, the radiology techs, all of us here at the Children's Hospital who love children are so pleased that you also are showing your love for children by helping us with our mission. Thank you.